get you caught up with Rick and Janice.
You're not going to believe this, Sarah. Well, the new Star Wars episode is certainly a hot topic these days. Attack of the Clones opens tomorrow, and many places are having showings at midnight tonight.
Jason Collier is a Star Wars collector. He joins us this morning with just a small portion.
And we say small portion. Jason, how are you?
I'm doing well.
This is a very small portion of your collection.
Yes, I spent most of yesterday evening trying to figure out what I could fit on this table because I have an entire room dedicated to this in my home.
Now, the reason why I know this is very small, we have seen part of this collection before. Antoine Green did a story a couple years ago, but also I was told that you and your wife have a 3-bedroom apartment. You don't have any children.
No.
You have the extra bedrooms.
Well, we have one child, it's basically.
You, right. But you have the extra room for this.
Exactly. One entire room. And actually, with the new toys that just came out, I am out of room. So, time for a bigger house.
Now, that's something I've got to ask, because when the new toys came out, I heard more people say, oh, I've got to go down, I've got to buy them. You know, they were going out at midnight to buy the new toys. Were you there?
I sure was.
How big a deal has the Star Wars memorabilia become?
Well, I would say in 1999, when Episode 1 came out, it was a little bit bigger because there had been 16 years in between films. This year, they're downplaying it a little bit. Some of the merchandise from the last movie sat on store shelves for a while. But with the movie coming out this week, you're going to see a lot more stuff on the shelves and people buying it.
All right, before we run out of time, let's go ahead and we're looking at them specifically now. Tell us what, I mean, look at this, a lunchbox.
That's right, from 1980,
From
Empire Strikes Back.
1980.
My first grade lunchbox, by the way.
He's just a baby.
Now, I remember playing with this.
This is the land speeder, of course, and a Luke Skywalker.
Is in there.
We also have some of the.
With his saber.
That's right. Some of the newer things we have here. This is a Darth Vader action figure that was a Toy Fair exclusive from the big Toy Fair they had in New York City. A beer stein. No Star Wars person can go a whole full marathon of Star Wars movies without having a good beer. You know, you got your food items, your Star Wars cookies, and
the cookies.
You've got your vitamins.
And you've got your vitamins.
To be a healthy Star Wars fan.
I love this is the box, but you have a Kellogg's
C-3PO cereal.
C-3PO cereal.
If you look, you better not eat those because you have to eat them by 1984.
Yeah, so I don't think those will still be very
one
good.
that you want to keep. And this is another one that's unusual. I mean, because this one right back here, this is the guy. This is the guy himself.
That's
George
Lucas.
Where's this from?
It's from Japan, actually. Lucasfilm has not licensed a 12-inch figure of George Lucas, so some Japanese toy maker made one, and I got it.
And you've got to have one if you're going to have
right.
a Star Wars collection.
Now, they have made a George Lucas small figure down here. He's the X-Wing fighter pilot.
Okay.
And that was actually from the Celebration convention that was 2 weeks ago.
We've got to take.
And you're not going to believe this one. Okay, Jason, tell us about this one. We'll take a close look.
Well, that is me as a Star Wars action figure. There is a whole community of Star Wars fans who customize Star Wars action figures. They make figures who haven't been made by Kenner and Hasbro. So
It looks real. That's scary.
Well, you know, I could have done a little bit better job on the face, but hey, it's me.
Of everything that's over here, and let me ask the question: what is the most valuable thing you have on this table right here?
The most valuable to me personally is this is a George Lucas signed Christmas card. I actually bought it off the man who plays C-3PO, Anthony Daniels.
Really?
And
can I ask how much that ran for?
It was $100.
$100.
So, you know, but it's worth a lot more to me.
Okay, so what's the holy grail for Star Wars collectors?
Probably a prop from the films. There's a collector out in Seattle who has the Death Star. He got it secondhand back in the early 90s. And somehow it had gotten to somebody's warehouse and it was just stored there, and he bought it off the guy. So he has in his living room the Death Star.
About how much would something like that run?
I would.
You said, well, you
Yeah.
said eBay. You said eBay did a thing and roughly had stuff going for.
Right. Lucasfilm put some props up on eBay. Stormtrooper helmet went for like $7,000 to $10,000.
Wow. Wow.
Incredible stuff.
Jason, it's just funny. I just love it. It's such a joy. Again, Attack of the Clones opens in theaters nationwide tomorrow with some showings, including right here in Birmingham tonight at midnight. When are you going?
Actually, I am going to a sneak at 7:30. Then I'll be going to the midnight show.
Inside on us. We need to get a review from you.
I'll be seeing it 3 times tomorrow too.
All right. Sounds good. Have
His
fun.
wife is over here. She just, bless her little sweetheart. She's so cute. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
This is really incredible.
Okay. Big surprise here. We turn our attention to kids.
Oh, yeah. Although a pediatrician joins us this morning to take your questions